Hi, I'm Jed Walters, Golf Monthly Top 50 coach. We're here at Mellor Golf Club in Cheshire. Today I want to talk about fairway woods. Now, for most people, fairway woods are really difficult to hit. And there's a couple of reasons behind that. First one is you don't have a lot of face. It's really, really small. In fact, it's probably a bit smaller than the golf ball is itself. And then we want to hit it a long way. We want to sweep it. That's where we go wrong. We don't want to sweep it. We don't want to treat it like a driver. The club will brush the ground and it might have a sweeping motion, but your intent is really, really crucial. So two things that we need to get right when it comes to fairway woods is the setup and then what it is you're actually trying to do. So here I've got balls on the ground here. This alignment stick here is going to represent my setup position. If I just pop that one there. For a lot of people, they'll go too central, really, really big issue. Or there's a few that go the extreme and go too close to driver position. Ideally, if you think about the head itself, we want it around about approximately there. So to try and get it there, when you think about the length of the club, it's probably about 4 inches deep. So if you were to set up with a ball in the middle of your feet and you moved your lead foot about 3 or 4 inches and then moved your trail foot to take the rest of your stance, you've got your ball position about where you need it. You must go through a routine, it doesn't have to be that one, but a routine so that you can get close to the ball position as often as possible to give you then the best chance of completing what is your intent. Now, the ball is on the floor, so we must have ground contact. We can't try and get underneath it because the turf is in the way, and when you try and get underneath it we tend to lean back and we have this sort of loss of the wrist angle here. Sometimes we even lose the structure of the arms, so we're trying to keep the club away from the ground and that leads to tops and fins, just like having the ball position too far back or trying to sweep it. So imagine you were hitting an 8-iron or a 9-iron or a wedge. You're thinking about that angle. You want the club to be traveling more down towards the ground, and we want to take the ball and then we want to hit the ground after we hit the golf ball. The principle is exactly the same. Ball position being forward means that it's not going to be as aggressively into the ground, but we still need to have ground contact. So intention is really, really important. So go through your setup position, make sure you get your ball position where you need it to be. Feel yourself nice and set. When you made your backswing, just like with your irons, make sure then that you're moving your body pressure and weight towards the target so we can have that more downward strike. And from there, I mean, if you look there, hardly any ground contact, but a downward intent, ball's gone up in the air. One key factor to remember is you don't have to have a 3-wood. A lot of people using the wrong loft. Get a 5-wood. 5-wood's a little bit shorter in the length of shaft, a little bit more loft, much more user friendly. And if you flight it better off that strike, you'll get more distance out of it, even when you think 5-wood might go shorter. It's a little bit more versatile as well out of those iffy lies.